All right.
Oh,
I can't believe it. We can't get it together. And when we should be on ready, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man.
That's like the first episode when we came in and it didn't work. We came in like 15 minutes late. First episode.
No, that wasn't the first episode. Speaking of episode, what's good, everybody? This is Mask Off. And I have to say, it's been a long journey, but we've made it to episode 20. OMG. Let's clap it up, fellas. Mask Off, episode 20. We in the building. Oh my God. I'm just gonna go around. Like, what's up? What's up under me? What's up, Jake? What's the deal, man? How you doing? And another thing too, Jake, I just thought about it. How about you tell me what's been one of your memorable moments or shows out of the 20 we have done so far, my brother?
All right, first off, yeah, I'm doing great. Happy that we 20 episodes in. Grateful and blessed to be doing this with y'all, with you guys. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Also, damn, there's a lot of good memories, but I think my favorite memory is when I said episode 18 when it was episode 15, and I was so fucking sure I said 15. I look back and I was like, damn, I said 18 like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, that's going, man. Malachi, what's up, young boy? I see the background change. You skyrocketing into the future. You know what I'm saying? That's what does, baby. Tell me how you doing and what's been some of your memorable moments or what's been like your best show you think we have done out of 20 so far?
Yeah, man, we have had some great shows, and I'm grateful to be 20 episodes in with y'all fellas, taking the mask off each week. Well, I'll say my favorite one was 18 with Yada. Just how that whole thing transpired, how that whole thing came about, you know, how they connected to us, reached out to us, you know, and how cool he was, you know, and y'all let me do the actual interview too. And I got a little sneak peek. He actually gave us a message saying that this was one of the best interviews he's had. Nice. So that was real special.
That's dope. That's dope to hear, man. Shout out to Yada. All big ups to everything you doing, my brother. A stand up dude. Let's clap it up for Yada, man. Episode What'd you say, Jake?
I just said Yada, what up, though? That's all I said.
What up, though, Yada? And the man with the plan, the prayers on the ones and twos. You know what it do when it do. What has been one of your memorable moments or what has been one of your best shows you produced out of episode 20? You know what I mean? The 20 episodes we've been here.
Yeah, guys. This has been a great time. 5 months in, this has grown to a thing that I did not think that it would have. I don't have like a one set thing, but I do want to just talk about the growth we've had as like a group, just from our first show to now, and just like how we constantly improve and like how we constantly try to find things to change, and just that growth has been great. It's helped me too. Like it's helped me like get my thoughts right, just about stuff again. It just when I read the news, it's not like now I read the news and try to like make my own points now. So like or back again. I used to, but then I kind of dropped off. But this helped a lot there too, man. So yeah, lots of growth just from these last few months here.
That's so dope to hear, man. I totally agree with you. Dan, I have to piggyback off what you're saying. First of all, I want to say my week has been kind of mixed because I have succumbed to going back to employment. And I have to say my routine within these 5 months has been something of I consider to be normacy. So going back to work is weird saying it. It's not normacy for me now. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be there. But, you know, and everything that comes with that, schedule changes and everything like that, it kind of put me up and down this week. But other than that, man, things have been beautiful on my end. And if we talking about the show, I have to piggyback off Dan. I've noticed tremendous growth from this show. You know what I'm saying? I love all three of y'all. Like Jake said, man, it ain't nothing but unconditional. And we have been able to learn how to gel with each other. And the beautiful thing about it is we are all in 4 different areas of the city, and we've learned how to find a special place within each other to be respectful. Not only that, to love each other's opinion, you know what I'm saying, respect each other's opinion, and learn how to work as a unit. It's hard for people to even do those bare concepts nowadays. So I think one of my best memories of a show was just listening to the young lady that was down in Atlanta. I think it was Kimberly something from the beginning of I think it was 7, episode 7.
Yeah, Latrice, Kimberly Latrice.
Kimberly Latrice. She gave me tears that flowed through my eyes, man, because everything she said was spot on. I think once episode 6 came about with the assassination of George Floyd, it really changed the game for us, because this originally was supposed to be about shit and giggles until the pandemic ended. But this evolved into something completely different after episode 6. And from there, we've been able to find a happy medium. We've been able to still have some fun. We've been able to crack some jokes, and and we develop characters here and there. And I've been loving everything that's been happening along the way. And I can say that I want 20 more shows. And then after that, 20 more shows. And then I want it syndicated. And then I want it as a world tour. You know what I mean? But that's just me, thinking about big dreams, you know what I'm saying? Because dreams do come true. And what we do, we take that rocket and we go to the stars all the way to the moon. And with that being said, also.
Wait. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I just wanted to say, put your memorable moments or your favorite episode in the comments. Whoever's in the chat, put it in the comments, and we'll definitely touch on that. Malachi, go ahead.
Yeah, I also wanted to say too that AWOL Theater, they named us the top 20 podcast to listen to in Detroit. They did that a while back, so we never shouted ourselves out for that. So
shout out to AWOL. People over there.
And Hip in Detroit. They've been checking us out for some time too. Hip in Detroit.
Detroit been showing mad love for sure.
Mad love. And you know what? It's just not them. It's a Planet Podcast. I want to give a shout out to our we're just gonna call them our sponsor. Hey, look.
Yeah, for real.
Let's call it what it is.
Yeah, this is how we got our start. Yeah.
So give a shout out to Planet Ant, you know what I mean? Everybody that shows mad love, man, on the YouTube channel, on the Facebook, on the Instagram. We love y'all and thank y'all for rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I'm just going ahead and give it to my young boy to give his motivational minute. Malachi, take it away, my brother.
What it do, people? What it do? It's mask off and I'm taking off. All right. So today's motivational minute is about excuses. Now, excuses are things that come in many different shapes and sizes and forms, I should say. So some excuses, they seem more realistic than others. Some seem like this really could be something. It's something that really did happen and it could have hindered you. But excuses are they're void. They don't exist. They should not exist. There should not be. There's no reason that you didn't get it done. Now, unforeseen circumstances is different, but an excuse is something that you intentionally not want to take the responsibility of that task at hand. That's what an excuse is. So you want to make sure that you're aware when you do make an excuse and that you can correct it. And then moving forward, you don't give excuses. You just execute. You change those E's from excuse to execute. And it's your motivational minute. Wow.
That's powerful, man. That's so powerful. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm about to change any excuse that I had in the past to something that can be stimulating, powerful to go in the future. You know what I'm saying? Clap it up for the young boy, man. What he doing, Jake? What he constantly do, Jake?
Infinite jewels he dropping.
Boom. Dan, that's what we need. We need a DJ Clue bomb drop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It's 2020. I'm about to get on that ass. For real. I'm about to get on that ass. This is some shit you should be doing. And that's what you should be doing. You should be dropping boom, boom, boom.
True.
Next, I'm going to give it to my man Jake. Jake, hit us for the culture, man. Tell us what's good, man.
What up, though? It's your homie Jake. And for the culture, you know what I'm saying? You know, I always try to talk about like Black-owned businesses from time to time, and that's what I'm doing today. One business I want to talk about is the Dirt Label, which is a Detroit based business. It's actually in Royal Oak, downtown Royal Oak. And I actually I found out about this company during quarantine, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of us been doing a lot of quarantine shopping and shit like that. And I found this, and, you know, I ordered a couple shirts from here. Like I ordered like a Malcolm X shirt, and I ordered a belly shirt, pause, not like a belly shirt, but like the movie Belly, you know what I'm saying? Ordered that shirt. And when I like found out about the company I was looking at, I was like, oh, they based in the D, you know what I'm saying? And the founder is his name is Chris Morris. He started in 2006. Black man started this business, and you know, it's pretty dope. And one thing when I found out more about it, it said that the Dirt Label, the Dirt and Dirt Label is an acronym, and it stands for daring, independent, rebellious, and tenacious. That's what the Dirt stands for. And I thought that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? So and I like the company. Like, it has like a lot of like bootleg style type shirts, like that other website I talked to y'all about about a month ago called Coke Magic. But there's some good stuff on here. It also has like these shirts with like a teddy bear, but the teddy bear is dressed like different like cultural icons, stuff like that. But there's a lot of cool stuff on here. And like, you know, I'm actually planning on like you know, dropping by there sometime this weekend to actually check out the actual spot. But yeah, the Dirt Label, yeah, check it out because it's cool shit. You know, Daniel's scrolling through it right now. Some cool stuff like that Martin shirt right there. You see, or the guap. Well, moving fast, but like, yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff on here. Like you got those college shirts, like the state shirt, the Michigan State 2000 team, the Fab Five, those cool shirts, and then you got the bear dressed in like Cameron, the bear dressed like Fresh Prince, the DMX Snoop shirt, the Martin shirt, got a Yeezy hoodie, that Nino Brown Bears coat. There's a lot of cool stuff on here. That anti Trump social club shirt, and the mask and the hats over there. That's the Malcolm X shirt. That's the joint I got. So there's a lot of cool shit on here. Fellas, what y'all thoughts on here? Yeah, thoughts.
Yeah,
thoughts on it.
It's super dope. I definitely was hip to Dirt Label for a minute now. You know, shout out to Black-owned business, Black-owned designers and stuff. I've been hip to them, but I didn't know they had those acronyms. I think that's even doper. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that, you know, it is Royal Oak, but that's still Detroit. You feel me? As far as like just being Black-owned and putting on for the city and the metro. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same thing. But
right,
I like this stuff, man. This is great. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's cool right there.
It is.
Is that a baby Jordan?
Is
that a baby Jordan, dog? How much is that?
That Barry Sanders boy. That boy cold. I want
that Barry Sanders laid. Look at don't touch.
How much is that? That's super hard. $20?
40.
$40.
That ain't bad. That's super hard right there.
You know,
yeah, but it's, I think it's dope.
I love it, but you know, being as though I'm a big guy slimming down, they normally don't make shirts that adjust to my wherewithal. So
just buy a smaller shirt so you have a goal.
That's right. That's what's up, Jake. I can dig it.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna get a small shirt. So from 4X to the small.
All right. Nah, maybe not small, but maybe, you know, 2-3X. 2-3X, you know, work yourself down.
I'm doing big things over here. Watch your mouth. And Dan, I hear you up there. Sneak this.
No. That's me saying like man, there was times where I bought stuff where I knew it was too small, and I was like, all right, let me just move a few pounds here, and it's good, and it just sits there taunting me.
Man,
It's messed up.
I did the opposite. I had something I had got. I was like, I'm gonna get a little bigger.
I'm gonna get
I'm gonna swell up to get in this boy.
Oh yeah, this boy gonna look dope when I'm buff, man.
No, but but seriously though, Dirt Label, it's a dope brand, dope store. Y'all should go check it out. It's in downtown Royal Oak. And shout out to the owner. The owner, if I got his name already, Chris Morris. Keep doing your thing, brother, and keep supporting Black-owned businesses, because that's what's important, and that's what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? And he's setting an example for us, young Black people in general. You know what I'm saying? So salute the Dirt Label.
Luke, I think what's also dope is the fact that, being as though we're going through a pandemic, he's able to be tech savvy and still function over the internet and produce quality material for people. You know what I'm saying? Despite the pandemic, despite the post office and they shenanigans going on, it's a lot of business out there that's closing up. You know what I mean? So one thing I want to know with Jake is, are they open still, or are they doing all their stuff online? Because that's a very important question to ask.
I believe they're open. According to Google, they're open. So I'm gonna find that out tomorrow whether they actually open or not. But according to Google, they're still open. 12 to 7 on Saturday, 12 to 4 on Sundays, and I believe like 12 to 6:30 on throughout the weekdays or whatever. But for some reason they're not open. They still, you can still cop stuff from them online, dirtlabel.com.
That's what's up.
Looks like
they giving us the information for the culture, like he always do. Each week he comes out with some dynamic things, and he lets us know for the culture what's popping and what's not. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we're going to move to my segment. And this is Big Tone, baby. All I can do is do what I do and put you up on game. So I'm scrolling through, getting my fact check together. And I happen to see that Apple and Google are coming up with an app that lets you know the people around you that has COVID-19 or contacted COVID-19. I just want you to be aware, from what I understand, this software is something like, when you out there and you wondering who are the pedophiles around you, and you look at your section and it's like, oh, there's a pedophile around the corner. There's a pedophile down the street. There is a freak ball on the dance floor down the street from me. You know what I'm saying? So this software is kind of like that. My issue with this software is this, period. Instead of you identifying people for COVID-19, there should be an app in place to help you identify when you contracted cancer real early. You know what I'm saying? When you in danger real early. When you it's so many when you evers, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if this is just a marketing ploy with Apple and Google, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not a big fan of it, because COVID-19 is not only a pandemic, it is a personal thing too. You know what I mean? And no one talks about the personal side of COVID-19. The personal side about it is no one wants to contract any virus, let alone COVID-19, and be ostracized and singled out and doing all that. It's good to know what's around you, but at the same time, the way I feel about it is I wouldn't want to be like, it's somebody down the street from me that has it, when I can do my best to make sure I'm safe by having my mask on and I'm washing my hands and putting hand sanitizer on, you know what I'm saying, and doing all the things in which the CDC said you should do, instead of doing all these ridiculous things like, hey, look, this lets me know you got COVID, you got COVID, you got COVID. To me, it's almost like those shows you watch where, okay, I want to identify who got COVID so we can gather them all up and put them in a concentration camp. And, you know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like. Early stages of that. So with this putting you up on game, I just want you to be aware of what the technology they produce today, where it's going, how they do it, putting it together, and what their focus is on. You know what I'm saying? We got so many other things no one's talking about, you know what I'm saying, other than trying to point the finger at where a person that contracted COVID-19. And fellas, y'all got anything to say about this?
Yeah. I think that this is good. I like how you did this because they can do what they want, clearly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how this is possible. Like, how are you computing this? Like, that's the first thing. Like, how do you know? Like, your phone just like, hey, check him out.
How does it even go off? Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Ooh. Bro,
back up, brother. Back up.
Back up. You got that ooh-wee.
Hey, you be having your phone like back.
You gonna get a notification like, you should be quarantined. You need to quarantine for 2 weeks.
Hey, this is my thing. If it can detect somebody with it, why don't the phone detect it itself and tell them to stay home? Like, you could have emailed like, yo, you stay home.
Right. How about it?
You sick.
And you know what? Like
that eliminate tests. You wouldn't have to get tested that way.
The phone should be a fucking doctor at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Doctor.
Yeah, I've been coughing. What's up?
So, fellas, anything else before we move on?
No, man. That's
all right. Well, that's it. This is Big Tone putting you up on game. Be safe. Be careful. It's a dangerous world out there. Big Tone putting you up on game. So now we're going to move to one of the most important segments of the show, and it's our group. Matter of fact, before we do that, let's go to the chat. Let's see what's popping off at the chat. You know what I'm saying? Malachi, what you got in the chat, my brother?
Yeah, so we got C. Barron rocking with us. He said, "What's up, everyone?" We got DJ Touch. She in the building as usual.
DJ Touch, C. Barron, what's good, baby?
Yeah, she said,
DJ
yes.
Touch, you in the
20
building on the 2020. DJ Touch, what up, though?
She in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She also said, what happened to HIPAA laws? And you can't disclose folks' medical information.
That's true. You can't. That's a very good point.
Yeah, that means they all in that, John. We got Von Wink. He walking with us hard. He's actually our faithful one in our YouTube chat. He's going hard himself.
What's up, Von Wink?
Von Wink, you my favorite, man. I don't care what you say. You my favorite, brother.
Von Wink, you make sure you get it together this week, my brother. Good to see you tuning in, too.
I'm going to read off a couple of his. He said, my favorite moment in the show was when some of you started smiling after, and he spelled started wrong. I'm calling you out, Von Wink. He said stated smiling. He meant started smiling. Yeah, Von Wink.
Yeah. You slipped
correct with your grammar.
You slipped now, nigga. We got you.
Right. Don't be calling us out on our stuff. We gonna call you out too, brother. Come correct in these comment sections. You started smiling after someone called out Jake for constantly saying, you know what I'm saying? And since then, all of you been saying that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
Oh shit, motherfucker.
I gave you a whole compliment. You're back on the list, Von Wink. You just
one more from Von Wink. He said, "Does Big Tone have any medical privacy concerns about this app?"
Yeah, I do. And DJ Touch is absolutely correct. It violates HIPAA. I got medical concerns about it because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, this isn't public information. That's why HIPAA is there to safeguard this stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's a big thing. Thank you, Von Wink. Yeah. Thank you, DJ Touch.
Yeah. So that's what we got rocking with us now.
We got anything else anywhere else?
So that's what I say.
Oh, okay, well, we're gonna move on to.
We got Mabel Woodward. She rocking with us in the Facebook chat.
That is my dude. Hey, my dude.
Hey, she said, hello guys. Hey, where's my cap? She wanna have hey.
I got you, Mom.
For sure. This your mom?
That's my mama.
Hey, shout out, hey mama.
Mom,
she also said, hey Malachi, do you have an uncle? I do have an uncle. I have an uncle named Wayne. I feel like the feds now.
Hold up.
If I just name all my uncles, like
I'm confused. What you doing, Mama? Simmer down.
Oh wait.
Hold on, wait a minute. Don't answer that.
I ain't even peep. You see how
well, yeah, matter. I do.
Hey, Tone was shutting it down though. Like I'm thinking she knew me, like, you know, knew my uncle or something. So I was like, wait. Tone had his eyes open for that one.
No. We ain't doing that, Mom.
Hey, just hit me up in the personal chat. No, just playing.
Whoa.
No. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
that's what we got.
That's what we got, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, RJ Cash said, I love this show and looking forward to it every Friday. Thanks for doing it.
RJ, what up, though?
What up, RJ? Thank you for rocking with us. We gonna keep it moving. Some things just came up that made me want to keep it moving. Woo! We going to the group discussion. One of the most craziest things we need to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, a little somber moment is our number one Black Planet. I was about to say Black Planet, Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman. He unfortunately died at 43 last week. Actually, it was last Friday when we was doing the show. In the middle of the show, we received unfortunate news about his passing. It's been devastating, not only for everybody, but mainly for us. You know, we are improvisers, and the young boy, he is an aspiring actor. Matter of fact, not inspiring, he is a dope ass actor. And I know he took it pretty hard, as much as we all did. And first and foremost, I want to talk about the shock of it and what's been some of the reaction that's been taking place. I'm gonna start with you, Malachi. What's some of the things that's been transpired that you've been seeing, and how you've been impacted by it with the shock and the reaction?
Yeah, so my biggest thing with this was that nobody knew. I didn't know he had that condition. You know what I'm saying? So it just is so inspiring to me, and it's showing me, and that's where the motivational minute came from, was from him. He didn't give excuses about his condition. He fought as hard as he could. He literally laid it all on the line. I'm getting chills just thinking about it, because he played the game at his highest level. You know what I'm saying? He was so many Black staple, figures, real and fictional. So it's like, not making no excuses, never said anything about, I'm going through this, I'm battling this. On set, not coughing. On set, just going strong. So it's on me. Like, man, I have no excuse. I'm healthy. You know what I'm saying? I have no excuse but not to put 1,000% into this.
Well, you did cough earlier. I heard you cough earlier.
That was pre-show, man. Chill. But it's just that it just show you what you really can do. And regardless of, he had a purpose, and he lived out his purpose while he was here. You know what I'm saying? He impacted the culture. He shifted the culture while he was here. You know what I'm saying? And it's when people like this, of this power, when they die, you have to pay attention to that. You have to really take heed and really look inside yourself. And what are the ways that you cannot let his legacy die by using his principles? You know what I'm saying? Like, inputting his principles into your life, so his legacy and the principles that he lived on while he was here live on. Same with Kobe. It's that mama mentality, like that. It just legends never die, and he won't. He'll continue to live on.
That's powerful. Jake, your thoughts on what has happened with Chadwick Boseman, man?
Yeah, yeah. Like, when we found out last week at the end of the episode, it was just it fucked me up a little bit because it's like it was just coming off of a week of all this shit going on with like, you know, you got the Jacob Blake shit, and then you got the white kid, the 17-year-old white kid shooting people, and he's getting treated like, man, you know what I'm saying? He's getting like he you know what I'm saying, all that stuff.
Like he an American hero.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then one of our heroes, you know, just passed all of a sudden. And it's like, what the fuck? It was just a devastating blow. It was like an icing on the cake to like everything. So it fucked me up. Like more, like it fucked me up more than, like, it fucked me up a lot more than like most celebrity deaths do. Like he just ripped. He was symbolic. He was a symbolic actor. Like he represented like a hero to us and like so many people and inspiring. Like Black Panther. Like one thing about Black Panther is that people don't understand is that movie represented us. Like when I look at that movie, I see us and I see how beautiful we look, how beautiful we are. That's what Black Panther represent. There's a lot of people who I saw on Facebook and stuff and in Twitter and whatever, and they're like Marvel fans and like, you know, white people, and they'll be like, you know, Black Panther's all right, it's not that great. And it's like, that's because you don't understand. You're not understanding, like, that's because you white, you don't understand. You don't understand like how culturally great this is. Like this is a win for us. This is powerful. Like it's more than just a movie. It's about representation. It's about seeing us looked at as heroes. It's about you know what I'm saying, not I'm saying, like watching, like every time we watch a movie, like watching movies, we see Black people in it, we get stereotyped. And even like some Black movies, you know what I'm saying, a lot of most of the time, most Black movies, we going through a crisis all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's not that's not us. And I mean, like, you know what I'm saying, the Black experience and the is you know what I'm saying, there's struggle and crisis in it, but that's not all us. You know what I'm saying? Like we go through regular shit as well. Like we're humans, you know what I'm saying? But Black Panther was just such a beautiful representation of us, and just seeing us on screen like that, it was just beautiful. And that's what Chadwick represented. And like just him having cancer, that was a shock. Also him being 43 years old, that was kind of a shock too. Not too much of a shock because Black don't crack in general, but but I thought he was like at least in his early 30s. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was so. But yeah, that shit fucked me up. And then Malachi was mentioning the Mamba. I mean, he mentioned Kobe. You know what I'm saying? I saw a picture of Chadwick and Kobe, and that's when it really fucked me up. Like, God damn, man. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it fucked me up.
Daniel, your thoughts, man?
Yeah, man. Same here. Just a complete shock, just to see it, and just to see that he was sick for 4 whole years, and just kind of he didn't tell no one at all, and just kept trying to work, and like he kept just trying to push it, and just kept just trying to just do, just do what he thought was right there. That like once you start to think about it, and just about think about those last 4 years, it was like he knew it. I read that at first it did start off at stage 3, but then it moved to stage 4 like a few months ago. But it was at stage 3. He thought that he was going to beat it, or that's what he told folks, that he thought that. So he fought it for 4 years there. But my point is that you can just start to think about it and just say, all right, you got this stage 3 like that. I mean, that's high up there. And the fact that he said, all right, these might be the last few years of my life. So what do I want to do with that? And and the fact that he did decide to make art and to give back in that way is a strong picture of just who he was, which is just odd. Not odd, but so like when you read stuff about, all right, if this was like your last day on earth, like what would you do there, and like what would you want to do if this was like your last year, because that kind of like directs you into your life's goals and stuff like that. and like most of that, like I've read that stuff. Most of that is just to help you kind of find your path there. But like that was his real life. It was like, all right,
Yeah.
These might be my last year on earth. What will I do? And the fact that he decided to make art is a powerful statement.
My perspective, man, I just look at it like in several different ways. It was shocking. Number one, like you see how shocked I was when we found out, like on set, like, yo, this happened. I can't believe this happened. Secondly, after listening to all of y'all, I look at in comparison how Dilla Last Days was. He
very, very good comparison.
You know what I'm saying? He chose to continue the art. This is my art form. And it's not about going to a job or I got these deadlines. This is me. This is my purpose, as Malachi said. So I'm living out my purpose every day. You know what I'm saying? So I found it very, very enlightening and very inspirational. He knew all this shit was going on with him. And he made 21 blocks. He made 42. He made Black Panther. He made Jackie Robinson, Thurgood Marshall. He made all these movies, these phenomenal movies within the time of him having cancer. You know what I'm saying? And you look at pictures of him and you don't know. When you didn't know, you was like, damn, he looked like he might have lost a little weight. But then you realize this dude was really going through it. And he kept it real humble. And he created, with the character Black Panther, he created a kind of like a martyr or so, or kind of like a Martin Luther King type individual. This is these kids, Martin Luther King, because that's all they know. They doing this everywhere you go. Like, hey, look what happened to Black Panther. Like this has hurt them tremendously. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Kobe really hurt the babies as much, but this right here, this is one that hurt the babies. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean. The younger generation,
the babies, not the basketball kids. I'm talking about the babies. You know what I'm saying?
Because like superheroes is their thing.
Yeah, superheroes is their thing, like the Miles Morales
superhero.
You know what I'm saying? That and what other big name show we had where it was like a whole black cast like that, a dynamic black cast. What was it? Coming to America and Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights one.
Those weren't like
Eddie Murphy Productions for sure. He been putting on.
Yeah, but it hit different with Black Panther, as Jake was saying. It hit different because this was something. Even the story, it was telling the story of two brothers and their vision of what America should, or not even America, the world should look like. You know what I'm saying? Should I keep this power for myself and inside for just my people, or should we fight for everybody? You know what I mean? So that makes it ties into a whole bigger cause. It reminds me of Martin and Malcolm X so much, the way the stories was outlined. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, man. Just knowing that this man, he played that role, and Michael B. Jordan. You know what I mean? Like it's devastating him. You know what I mean? He said he can't even get himself together, man. Like, and I can only imagine how humble this gentleman was within these 4 years he made these movies, man. Like, I've never seen a bad infraction on this guy.
Yeah,
I've always seen him with utmost respect. You know what I'm saying? It's just unfortunate that his timeline had to end so quickly at 43. But you know, this world is not made for everybody, you know, and sometimes, you know, and I'm not getting spiritual, but sometimes the one above, he brings down angels to show us things and enlighten us. And hopefully with everything that's taking place in the world, this will help impact in a positive way, you know, instead of the decisiveness that's out there in the world today.
Yeah, and like just to see the outpouring of love of just from all types of folks from just across the world was just great to see that. And then like the more you read about him, it was just he was just like this guy supposed to light of just like constantly just trying to push art ahead, push black art ahead, and just trying to constantly do that. So like the more and more you read about him or like watch stuff about him or like watch the stuff that he talked about, watch when like he spoke to the kids at Howard and just like the stuff he talked about there. There's a lot to learn from him just from the words and stuff that he left here.
Especially you look at the timing of all this. We lost the Black Mamba earlier this year. Now we lost the Black Panther. So we have these Black kings that it looks like they're being taken, which they really are, but it's coming. A new era is coming. You know what I'm saying? Especially within the times that we're in, is a new generation that's rising up that will take these spots. You know what I'm saying? Of these heroes that we have, and it's not a bad thing. It's how the cycle goes. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody has to take that spot.
Yeah,
it's felt like that with both of these deaths. It's felt like a way where, because both of them were like a quick shot. Both of them, once you start to read about like the stuff that they done inside their lives, and just like once you start to learn more, the more you see there. But both deaths, that was like my main thought too. Was like, all right, like I just can't let this die. Right.
You just can't let it pass. You have to take it for granted. I mean, to your advantage. Like, I'm going to take this and I'm going to go harder on what because that's how they got to where they went. Was saying this is my craft and I'm going to put 1,000% into this craft. That's where they got to. That's how they got to the point that they got to. So we take those principles and we use them. And
man, this whole year has felt like that, where it's been we're trying to get rid of where like a lot of the stuff from the past has come ahead this year, and it's like we're trying to start anew. So just you use the signs here and like don't let this die. Like we got to keep it.
Speaking of the new, I hear that his hometown in South Carolina, they want to get rid of one of the Confederate monuments that's there and erect his legacy as a monument there for his hometown in South Carolina. I think that's a great idea. You know what I'm saying? We need new leaders. We need new principles. And I'm just not talking about Black people. I'm talking about America, because we all know America was founded off lies and deception. You know what I mean? No matter how you look at it. You know what I mean? With that being said, man, we're going to keep it moving. We got any more comments right now?
Yeah, we got a few more. DJ Touch said, Miss Mabel, with the laughing emojis.
my Dukes tripping.
Yeah. C. Barron said, I heard he refused other high-profile acting roles because he felt it didn't portray people of color in a positive or uplifting light.
C. Barron, that's my man. He always hearing something. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. He was that type. He was that type of guy. That's like the stuff that we talk about here, where it's like you get to choose like what type of platform that you want to portray. And he lived that life.
We got anything, yo?
Yeah, we got.
Sorry.
You got it?
Oh, you want to go ahead, Malachi? Go ahead.
I'll go.
All right. All right, I'll go. Fuck it. Yeah, Von Wink always talking shit. Always. You know what I'm saying? He's saying a lot of shit. He said, but I'll say something positive. He said, name another MCU Marvel Cinematic Universe movie that was nominated for Best Picture. And
sure.
And then Aria Moody, she rocking with us, say, hey fellas, sorry I'm late. Missed y'all.
What's up,
Aria? What up, dog? Appreciate you. She's also said, God bless you. Bask off Malachi. You know what I'm saying? And Von Wing, I guess he's saying New Jack City and Mo Better Blues, talking about majority.
Black Ass.
Black Cat. You talking about
Yeah. Spike Lee. Yep.
Spike Lee. You know what? I wasn't really necessarily.
And Bob Bloods too.
I don't want to say it, but I never really was a Spike Lee fan. You know what I'm saying? But I said,
Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it moving on. Welcome back, my man Jake. He's about to talk that shit. So, Jake, we're gonna give you the floor so you can do what you do. Let them know what you upset about, my brother. Give it to him. Talk that shit.
So recently, I don't want to say recently, but last few months, I saw this video. Actually, Tone put me up. Big Tone put me on this video. It's this gentleman named Tyler Merritt. He you know what I'm saying? This video talking about like, you know what I'm saying? Like he pretty much just like pouring his heart out a little bit of talking about like get to know him before you call the police. Let's let's run some of this clip.
Before you call the cops.
Oh my God.
I just want you to know.
Why is he whispering?
First thing that I did when I woke up this morning was yell at my alarm clock. My parents were raised in the South. I have to roll Tide or they'll disown me. They raised me in Las Vegas.
The fuck, man? Come on, bro.
That city still has my heart. I hate spiders. I'm a vegetarian. I'm not proud about it. I've done goat yoga. I'm really not proud about that. I can tell you every single word off the NWA Straight Outta Compton other you'd automatically.
Yeah, man.
Don't encourage my fast forwarding.
Yeah, just
me
afraid of me. Yeah, just go towards it.
Around the world.
Oh God!
Again, if I knew that.
What the fuck, man?
Why
Yeah,
is he whispering, yo. Is he naked?
It's like super
before
weird.
you call the cops.
yeah. This dude remind me of the D'Angelo video a little bit. It does.
This
But-
is creepy here.
So yeah, that was Tyler Merritt. And yeah, bro, I see what you're trying to do there, but no, bro. Like, no. Like, first and foremost, just like Tone said, why the fuck is he whispering? He is whispering for some dramatic effect. I don't know what it is, but like exactly. Like you know some yin yang twins type shit. It's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why the fuck? Like, pretty much he's pretty much explaining his humanity to people, to white people. So like, get to know him before you call the police. Why the fuck do I need to do that? You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to like explain my humanity to you? Like, why the fuck do I need to do that? Just the fact that I'm minding my motherfucking business should be enough for you to not call the fucking cops. How about you just not call the motherfucking police? How about you don't need to get to know me, because you know that's none of your damn business. How about you before you call the police, just not be fucking racist? How about you do that shit? How about you do that bullshit? Because you know what I'm saying, like, because like, and I watched this video. And I was like, you know what? White people gonna eat this shit up. White people gonna eat this bullshit up. They're gonna eat it up. And sure enough, they did. I looked in the comments, and there was a whole bunch of white people saying, "Oh my God, this is powerful." And like, and people saying, "I would like to sit down and get to know why you hate bananas. I love Oklahoma. I like," and all this other bullshit. Like, get the fuck out of here. And then on the other side of it, you know what I'm saying, you had the brothers and sisters, they weren't feeling this. They was like, what, like I said, why the fuck do I have to explain my humanity to this shit? Like, it shouldn't be like he shouldn't need to say all that things to validate himself. You know what I'm saying? That it's fucking bullshit. This shit like this pissed me the fuck off. It really does. This is like Tyler Merritt, no disrespect, bro, but this shit was weak as fuck to me. It was some bullshit, and get the fuck out of here. And like, you don't need to know, like, you don't need to know me before you call the police. Don't call the fucking police. Stop being fucking racist. Quit being fucking scary and shit. Just because
you want to check you for what you said.
Yeah, what?
He looks like he's trying to check you. Look how he's looking.
What'd you say, nigga?
This nigga, bro. I don't know, bro.
I don't believe I would fuck you up.
This whisper will disappear. What?
No, man. No, but
and this nigga has no shirt on. Is he naked? Like, what the fuck? is he's just like, is he trying to be all the way vulnerable in this shit? Like, is that what he's trying to do?
I think that's what he was going with, vulnerability. But I'm like this, I don't have to show you shit. Don't call the fucking cops. It got nothing to do with anything that you doing. I don't know what gave them the pass to do this shit like this. Like, oh, something's going on. Let me call the cops. You know what I'm saying? But this act of vulnerability, it disgusted me when I saw it, and it's still disgusting me now because it's like the protesting in my book. Why are we still protesting? There's no need to protest. It's almost like you begging for somebody to treat you like a human. Like, why? I'm asking you to not shoot me 7 times in the fucking back. Administer law the way you should administer to anybody else, the way you do everybody else. Not, please, before you shoot me 7 times in the back, understand I play checkers on Sunday.
Exactly, man.
Understand, I used to have dreads, but I cut them off. Understand, I love steaks, specifically cheesesteaks. Like, no, I'm not doing that shit. You got me fucked up.
Yeah, man, it's the same. I don't like stuff where like the one strong stance I have is that I will not explain or like try to beg somebody to let me live or like that is just one thing that I'm not going to do at all. And it is just like this whole clip just kind of plays into like a bunch of tropes of just
it looks
like the black new male is that's a trope that goes back to like slave times where it just like you have to like have to show yourself and like kind of like stand on or like a platform like that. It just there's just a lot of wrong things there too. Plus, like halfway through, he talks about how he has like these white friends and stuff, and like it's just like, all right, what is that guy like? You like why, man?
He's showing white America, hey, look, I'm okay. Even though I'm black, I'm okay too.
I'm the acceptable Negro.
That's right, yeah. That's what he's saying in his bullshit. He's saying, and like that's why he's wrong. And like that's why he's wrong. I mean, because you like the whole point of the fight is to show that you don't need to act away, you don't need to talk away, you don't need to look away. I mean, you should still just be you. You should still have the same type of human respect like the rest of the states, right? Like, just like the rest of the folks here, and like that's the main point. And like he missed that point completely.
Yeah, and the dysfunctional part about it is we still talking about the same fucking shit since forever. Treat us with dignity and respect. Don't hear.
Greetings, good people. Greetings. I've been doing. First of all, how you guys doing?
Hello, Dr. Mass.
Hello, Dr. Mass. Good to see you, sir.
Yes. So I've been doing a lot of research, and I've actually been away. Been working on some things that I couldn't discuss until now.
Ooh.
Made a trip out to California, and I got some work done, actually. Some major work in the fight against Karen. Very excited to share this with you guys. I'm just going to get straight to it. Please pull that article up, please. Yes, California lawmakers passed a bill to criminalize folks calling the police on Black people. Is not a laughing matter. Now, this is the art of Karens. They have made a bill about this directly. Now, they have recognized, which I've been discussing with them in deep talks, a lot of negotiations, and California is the start. California is one of the biggest states, so that's what I wanted to attack first. All the other states hopefully will follow through as well. So, been doing, actually the state senator, Nancy Skinner, been in close dealings with her out there in California, and this is what we came up with. I'm going to read you a very important part, my favorite part about this article. It says, I'm going to read a few key points, actually. So you can't make jokes about this. It's not a laughing matter. An individual could lose their life in the wrong situation. That was said by Assemblyman Reggie Jones Sawyer. Shout out to Reggie. What up, though? Then we have, this is my favorite part here. If you look at what's been happening across the country, you see people making these frivolous and these arbitrary 911 calls, Walton says, in July. And so what happens? You put people of color in contact with law enforcement. And in some cases, there's some very dire consequence that can lead to harm of a human being. Wow. So what's happened here is that they recognized that these Karen incidents can lead to sometimes a death, sometimes a false arrest, sometimes a simple beating, which is not simple because it's a black man being harmed. So they're putting a stop to this, and this will definitely reduce the KR in California, which is, if you haven't seen my short on the cure that I came up with on our YouTube page, the KR stands for Karen rate. This will definitely reduce the Karen rate in California. And like I said, these other states should follow suit. Question.
Dr. Mask, great. You got a law class, man?
Dr. Miles, I've been following your research and your work for some time now. Unlike this guy over here who never supports NYB, mind your own business spray. I'm waiting for you to distribute that out. This guy right here, I don't know what's his problem. Ever since he became prez, he's been acting on some new attitude, Patty LaBelle shit, and I don't know what's going on. But yeah, you've seen it, haven't you, Dr. Mask?
I've noticed it.
Don't act like that, Dr. Mask.
I've been letting it slide, but we got to do better.
You're about your Dr. Mask. What are you talking about?
I know that's why I don't really want to come off disrespectful, but come on, brother. Come on.
How are you gonna call me? All right. This is not about me. This is not about me.
President, you should have Dr. Mask in your cabinet. You should.
You should have
your presidential cabinet.
Yeah, you should.
I mean, well, now that he gets lost,
NYB's in your cabinet, your household cabinet too. You know what I'm saying? But Jake and I, we support black businesses, but you, buddy, this guy
it seems that every time I get to discussing my products, my books, my services, I so happen to get caught off around that time. Which
I don't know why.
I mean, I don't know why. Because you're not supposed to plug on the show. Like, you have to talk to us beforehand. Which based on the way Toad and Jake are talking, it sounds like you talked to them and you cut me out of this deal. That's what it sounds like.
Not at all, President. Not at all, Mr. President.
I'm not saying he did it
because it sounds like they get a cut of this.
There you go, and this is why black people can't stay together. It's not about the cut. It's
Dr. Mask, look at what you're doing, man. Look at what you're doing.
Oh my God. Oh my.
He's trying to tear us apart. He is trying to tear us apart.
You gotta stop, bro.
It's not me. It's him. Every time he comes on, y'all just start to turn on me. That's
He's not turning on you. You just be hating, and it's like we got it. Dr. Mask is a great brother, man. He's a powerful brother, and I support this man.
I put him next to Dr. Sabi and the rest of the doctors that's out there who don't get the qualifications and suitable kind words and gestures that they need, brother. He's up there in my book when it comes to the professor of professors. Shout out to Dr. Mask. He did excellent research, and he just got a law pass.
That's true.
Fucking law pass.
All right. My bad. All right.
We're gonna keep it moving, man. We're going to these quick hits, man. First of all, I want to start off talking about something that happened this week. Something real serious that took place this week is Brandy and Monica. You flashed the clip. Give it back to us. Brandy and Monica, man. Look at those numbers over there.
Woo.
Man, I watched the whole thing, front to back. First of all, I'm going to say it. Matter of fact, I'm going to wait to say it. Jake, are you in on this? Did you watch this, my brother?
Yeah, I did. I did watch it.
What was your thoughts?
I thought it was great. I thought it was great hearing the stories. and they are, you know, the numbers, you know what I'm saying, like the numbers, you know what I'm saying, they say men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Look at these numbers, man. Like they broke records with this, like, and people been waiting to see this with them too, you know what I'm saying. And it was great. It's one of the best, you know, it's probably like numbers wise is the best verses, you know what I'm saying. It was great. I love watching it, and I had nostalgic, and it was very nostalgic for me. You know what I'm saying? So I fucks with it. It was great.
I'm going to say this before I pass it to Dan. It was a couple things that was disturbing me. I'm going to be honest. I had a big issue. I had a big issue with Brandy. Brandy was acting like she needed medication. You know, she was just everywhere, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't sit down. She had to pick up a journal 50 million times. I was wondering, is she the female Ray J, or is Ray J the male Brandy? Because that's what they was acting. She was acting like she do too much. And then another thing that was going on was they said they haven't spoke to each other like in 8 years, right? But it was so super phony from Brandy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know, I give it to Monica. Monica was acting like a straight G up there. You know what I mean? She, you know, the people want her. The boy is mine. Boom, boom, boom. They did their songs. I just felt like Brandy was doing too much. I'm gonna give it back to you, Jake, and then I'm gonna go to Dan.
Yeah, I totally agree with you with that, Tone. Yeah. Brandy was acting weird. Monica was, you know, she's G'd up as usual. And but out of the two, I fuck with Monica more. I like Brandy's hits, but Monica, her shit just slap a little bit harder. Not a little bit harder. Her shit slap harder. Like I fuck with Monica a lot.
We can ask in the chat room too. Which one out of the two do they think won out of those two? Brandy and Monica. So chat room, if you're listening, which one out of those two you think won? Dan, before we go on, anything to say on it?
I watched like half of it, man, but they had me right there on the dance floor of my room, just with the whole to get on.
You poured up the wine too. You had the
yeah. Oh yeah. You already know. I had the rosé going.
That's what man. Over when Brandy played that when we talk about our love, they don't. I only like that song because Kanye produced it.
We know,
as you know. But you got anything on this, young boy?
Yeah, man, this was one for the culture for sure. I'm seeing how everybody's reacting to it. You know, young and old. You know, this is a little bit before my specific time, and I'm not the hugest R&B fan. But I love two black queens getting to it, and we celebrating them as top in the game, and I love it. Salute.
Shout out to DJ Touch. Love you, boo. That's a good analogy. She was acting weird.
And just like a
go ahead, Jake.
No, I just want to emphasize, like, Monica's shit, right, really do like slap, like that. Just one of them days, don't take it personal. How she flipped that LL beat and shit. That shit knocked the soul gone. The knock. That knock
is my shit.
That's my shit too. You know what I'm saying? And niggas back in the day used to look at me like, "Why are you banging this shit? This shit cold, nigga. Like this shit cold." Exactly. Like, bro, exactly. You know what I'm saying? The shit she did with the Franchise Boy, that shit, and A Dozen Roses, that joint. Like Monica out cold with it, man. I fucks with it.
So we gonna move on. Detroit 2. I don't know much about this. I don't really try to know much about it. You know, I'm not a really big Detroit music scene. I'm going to give this to the two guys I know who hit heavies with. Jake, start off, brother. What's your thoughts about this?
Man, I posted about this earlier on social media. Yeah, man, like there's no skippers on this, man. This joint is cold. Shout out to Big Sean. You got a great album on your hands. I don't want to say classic. I'm trying not to say classic about new albums because a lot of people throw around classic and say like, yo, like, you know, this is a classic and it just came out, and you know what I'm saying, you got to let something like be out over time for it to be a classic. But this joint is hard. Like even like Sean had a joint where he sampled like this Detroit mix, like when he sampled the Pharaoh Monster shit. Though. Dun, 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 dun. That shit was cold. And then the Friday Night Cypher joint when he had just put the whole city on that bitch. That was out cold. That was out cold. Everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody represented. The beat was switching up to match every nigga's style and shit. And it was dope, man. Like Sean, like this was cold, bro. And like I was saying last week, you started out with like subpar albums and they just got gradually better. And this is cold, man. That Friday Night Cypher, Royce had my favorite verse on that bitch.
Royce went hard for sure.
We figured that.
Yeah,
I will say I was disappointed in Sada Baby's verse. I was disappointed in his verse.
Why wouldn't you?
Sada Baby. I bet you can't even point out a Sada Baby song. You don't even know who he is for real. You just
exactly, bro. Exactly, Tone. No, but real talk, Sada was like better than a lot of people on that record. So to me, it's like his verse was just underwhelming. He's like, come on, bro. That he had a chance to like really snap, and he didn't do it. But go ahead.
Sada's one of the top Detroit, Detroit artists. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. It did, just like you said, Jake. It didn't sound like that. Is it my turn to take this whole segment though?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Man, I loved it. I only heard. I only heard about 4 songs so far, but I love them so far. So, okay, chill. I had a long day. Chill. But my favorite so far is Harder Than My Demons. Man, that joint hit my spirit. Yeah. I think you will actually like that one, Tom. At least listen to the message and you'll see what he's talking about. But shout out to Big Sean putting on for the city. I love it. Detroit in the building.
Man, Big Sean for years has pissed me off with the stuff that he put out. For years. We talked about this a bit last week too. But man, this is like he made the work that he was supposed to make years ago. Like this is what Big Sean has supposed to have been his entire time he's been out. Like just great beats, good hip hop beats, and just like fun bars. Like plus so like he had that, but he did add the like he did talk about his health inside there. He talked about just like his life. So like he did talk about stuff too, but the bars are still fun, the bars are still good, the flows are good because it's Big Sean. Like this is finally like it took him years to get to this point because he's been constantly trying to sound like Drake, he's been constantly trying to sound like J. Cole. And he stopped that and he said, all right, let me sound like me. And he did a great job on this. This is by far his best work.
Go ahead, Jake.
Yeah, couple quick things I want to add. Royce the 5'9", he shared a video on his Instagram of Big Sean talking about how like Friday Night Cypher, like he wanted to put everybody, he just wanted to put the whole city on for that because he said like niggas in the city, they just be beefing over bullshit. And it's like, no, we can't be on that. We gotta be on the same accord, and he just trying to like get everybody together. And he had people on that song that had beefs with each other and shit. So that was dope. Also, the 3 stories on there. The Dave Chappelle one.
No, the Dave Chappelle one was great. Yeah, that
was great because he talked about how he fucked up at the Fillmore back in years back, and he was talking about how he met Danny Brown and shit. And like he didn't know he was on the Adderall and shit. That shit was live. That was a great story. That was a great story by Dave Chappelle, just talking about how the aura of Detroit and like how Detroit makes you better in anything you do, and pretty much. So that was dope as well. So yeah, shout out to Dave Chappelle. Shout out to Big Sean. This is gonna go down as a classic for you. I think it will. I don't like throwing that around because it just came out, but this is a dope. But for you, Sean, this was dope. This is your hardest shit.
Yep.
Well, that was beautiful. With that being said, I know I went over than a quick hit, but
hated.
We're gonna roll to the third one. Shout out to Big Sean anyway. We're gonna roll to the third one, and a lot of kids are going back to school, and let's just talk about South Carolina, man. Like the reports on it, they had over 1,000 students to test positive for the virus, man. Like, Tone hates Detroit. I don't hate them. I just not a fan of them. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you. You were late on the ticker, but thanks a lot.
I wonder why.
Jake, don't do that. This is quick hits. Don't do that because you know it'll take longer than what it has to be. We on South Carolina. South Carolina is COVID University. Thoughts on that, Malachi?
Man, cover your mouth, your nose, your eyebrows, all that. That's crazy to me. They need some apple cider vinegar.
So Malachi with this shit.
They just need to give out bottles of apple cider vinegar and they'll be all right. Not to swear.
Look at the tweet though. It's like they're packed inside this bar. Like they're packed inside this bar. They don't care.
That's ridiculous.
They don't care.
That ain't got nothing to do with schooling right there though. So
no, I mean,
yeah, but the college experience is schooling too. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's a part of college, and I think they're doing the college experience. But South Carolina, is that a Republican state?
Just about.
I think it's a swing state.
Yes, it is. But there's like a big black vote there though.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but the white folks there are pretty right wing.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, man, this is dumb. All right, let's. What the fuck,
Jake? What's your thoughts, bro?
It's dumb as fuck.
All right, okay, let's go.
All right, we move to the next one. The next one, virtual school begins, and it's been some setbacks and there's been some positives. I'm gonna tell you from experience.
Yeah, talk about it, Tom.
My kids have been doing all right. We only had one hiccup with the internet, and what I end up doing, I upgraded the internet, so I got double high speed internet. So
yes,
this
sir.
is popping. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to you, Tom.
Thank you.
That's a good point because your webcam does look really clear right now.
Thank you.
Hey, he ain't shaky no more, baby.
I'm on this thing. You know what I mean?
HD bandwidth.
Ain't no drawbacks or nothing like that.
no flubbing, nothing.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be quiet before it fucks up. But from what I understand, this is highest speed of speed can be high. You know what I mean? So,
man, that salesman sold you. Oh no, brother, this is the highest, this is the fastest this shit can get, bro.
And this shit going. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, you know what I'm saying? Some kids are having a hard time, some kids are not. You know what I mean? I think when it comes to kids with certain issues like ADHD, virtual schooling is a plus for them. You know what I mean? Because they are able to always stay busy with their hands, working the computer. They work best with the computers. You know what I'm saying? And also the school that my kids go to, man, they're very supportive. They've been interactive. They keep them engaged. You know what I mean? I can't speak for every school. You know what I mean? I can't speak for every situation. They gave them laptops, nice. You know, and they just been on point, man. So matter of fact, I'm even shout out to UPrep. UPrep is in the building doing big things. Shout out UPrep. You know what I'm saying? They got dynamic teachers throughout the whole UPrep agency. They just dope all the way around, man. We've been rocking with UPrep for some time. And I have to say that they've been delivering, man. They really been delivering. So
hey, salute to you. Salute to you personally for updating the high speed so ain't no excuses, man. Ain't
no excuses. Let's get these grades.
Exactly. This is the fastest of the fastest now, brother.
You know what though? I really feel like with them being at home, it's on the parents. You know what I'm saying? It's really on the parents. You got to show and prove. Like, yo, you got to put in the work with the kid. Ain't no excuses. Well, what is he doing at school? Well, you know what? So what did you do? You know what I'm saying? So when he have a problem, do you send him? You know what I mean? It ain't none of that. It's you. You're the support system to the curriculum. And what I love about virtual learning, I love the fact that it's preparing these kids to be independent thinkers, independent researchers. You know what I'm saying? Independent learners. That's
good
why
point,
I love
Tom.
about virtual learning.
Yeah.
I don't think having them in a space where everybody it does that, because when you got 30 kids in a room, that's a whole lot of distractions. And one teacher, and we've always said, you cannot educate kids. You either getting the ones that want to hear it, or the ones that don't hear it, they just shit out of luck. You know what I mean? Well, this changes the game. You know what I mean? And I'm a big fan of virtual learning. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, man. Two things. One, that is all completely right there. My concern would be just the kids who don't got like a good household to learn this out there. So like, just trying to watch for them and just like, I mean, because we've seen that. But then my next point is just I had to look back and think, would I thrive inside this type of school or not? And there's a part of me saying that I would have, because it was like, all right, let me learn at my own pace. Let me read this stuff. Let me go ahead and like learn the way that I want to learn. But then there's a side of me of, I will not be doing any type of homework. I would not be, I would stay on YouTube all day. So but so those are the things to watch out for. So stay on top of those kids.
Yeah, I am. And they got a portal to where the kid signs in, and as a parent, you can sign in too and see exactly what they've done and what they haven't done. So you are on that ass if you are an active parent. You know what I mean? And I'm a very active parent, and I'm on that ass. Hey, look, come upstairs. I saw, look, right here. Right here. I didn't see you put a comment down.
We could log in right there.
I'm a little confused about what's going to play.
Ooh, thinking of bad. I would have hated my mom having that issue.
Yeah, so
my mom would have been on me.
Past week, right? So my young boy, I was coming into his room while he was on the joint just to get a feel of it, see how the interaction is. So about the third or fourth day, he like, you coming in my room every day? Like, what is up?
I got this.
It's
day 2 of school, Dad.
I'm coming with the whack excuse. I'm just here to support you. You know what I mean? But,
that's what's up. So stay on his head, man.
Yeah, I will. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I will.
And that's what children need. They need to know their parent is gonna just come in the room, because as soon as they keep them on their toes. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, y'all talking about if it would have worked. I already know it wouldn't have worked for me. I barely did it work when I was in school. So you gonna let me stay at home?
My mom had to show up to the school all the time just to keep me on track.
I was a respectable high school student, but I ain't do no work. I was very respectable. I was like,
my thing was that I got the good grades, but I was an asshole to teachers.
I was going to say that. I was an asshole.
I was nice to teachers, getting a C.
I was
average.
That's how you got the C.
I got B's because they refused to give me an A because they. That's a whole thing. I'm not gonna go back.
I got a file this thick from suspensions for cussing out teachers. So many fucking teachers, bro.
All right, you got a problem, bro.
No, I didn't have that's an issue. No, I had no fucking problem.
You turning up right now.
You telling us off right now?
Turning up right now. Fuck that shit.
Quick kids. We're going to keep it moving.
So you have a whole history of this now. That's good.
We're going to keep it moving.
Okay.
We're going to keep it moving. Because the turn up can be serious. So we're going to move to our last quick hit, man. This is the March on Washington. The March on Washington was a very dynamic thing. It brought all these people together who families were victims of police brutality and victims of so many things that transpire in America, for Mike Brown to Stefan Clark to Elijah. God, I forgot his last name. But anyway, all the rest of these people that have endured all this pain. Funny thing, I want to run this clip right quick, but a couple things I want you to pay attention to, people. I want you to run a clip like the first couple lines of the clip, and I want you to watch this buff nigga doing the speech,
the sign language.
Yeah, the sign language. I didn't know if this nigga was doing gang signs or what.
Emmanuel Lee. There. You see all the names that are being called. We want to pray for all of these families. Pamela Turner, Tamir Rice, please.
Fast forward.
Pause. Okay, cool. So I thought that was very hilarious because it seemed like everything he was doing, he kept doing this. And I didn't know if that was a sign language, and I'm not knocking what anybody do. But I'm like, this buff nigga, is he really doing gang signs or he doing sign language? But anyway, this real clip is about this nut, Stevante Clark. And this clip is about him. He has the brown bandana on with the white bandana over his face. His brother got killed in Oakland. And if you do remember Stevante Clark, years back, he was fighting for justice for his brother, Stefan Clark, because he got killed in the backyard of his grandma's house. But he's from Sacramento. So if he was in Sacramento acting a fucking nut, he was on he barged a city council meeting and just acting a fucking fool. So he's at this march. And just watch what this nut do.
You know this mic is hot on television. We're marching, y'all. You know this mic is hot on television. Devontae Clark. I didn't hear you, brother. Are you threatening me? Yeah, I'm definitely. You don't want to do that on TV. Y'all talk to me, brother. You don't want to threaten me on TV. No, I'm not going to be threatened up here.
So the old head, the light-skinned old head was trying to get everybody together so they can go marching. And Stevante, he upset because he wanted to say a couple words. He didn't get the opportunity to say a couple words. Mike Brown mom didn't get the opportunity to say a couple words. We all know in this environment, everybody want to say they particular person name, boom, 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 march for freedom, boom, boom, boom. But this how you know that it's be a bunch of niggas in the mix doing nigga shit too. And Stevante, he's doing nigga shit. You know what I mean? Like, I found this clip of him threatening this old head completely out of pocket. Stevante, if you listening, get your act together, my brother. If you trying to do positive things, you got to work on your inner being before your outer being can deal with outer people. Work on your inner exterior, bro. And your thoughts on Dan and Jake, your thoughts, man?
Yeah, man, this is just, like you said, is such a shame. And it's like sad too, because he feels that pain because the death and all that stuff, but it's like you can't move ahead with shit like that, man. It's just a messed up situation. Jake?
Yeah, that's like the sign language guy was yeah, it just oh shit.
Yeah. Speaking of the March on Washington, I was there. I was at the first March on Washington with Dr. King, and I was there at this March on Washington now. I've been at all of them. If there was a March on Washington, I marched it before the march was gone. I marched enough the length before everybody marched just to pave the way as the conspiracy brother. And speaking about my experiences on this particular conspiracy about dealing with the March on Washington, it's called Washington because you need to wash the 10.
That's not.
America needs to wash their 10. You'll get there later, brother. Let it simmer in your spirit. Anyways,
the 10 can?
Silence. You'll get it later, like I said. Just ponder on it like a frog leaf. Anyways, let it resonate and marinate, and then you'll congratulate. So The conspiracy for today is about me being at the March on Washington and how I simply wanted to just sell my bean pies, koofies, and grapes, brother. That's all I wanted to do. But they ain't let me. How they didn't let me, huh? They didn't want a black man to make money at the March on Washington, huh? How can you stop me, the conspiracy brother? Because if you trying to stop me, that means your eyes are closed.
You need a permit, conspiracy brother. Like
the permit I have,
you gotta go through the proper protocols.
Proper protocols. The only cause that my proto do is promotion.
See, that's the problem.
See, if you don't look with the right eye, if you look with the left eye, you might not see what you need to see in order to be the conspiracy. You need to open your eyes and realize what you really trying to visualize is a new moon and a new earth. Because if you march across the earth 3 times, it'll turn around.
I'm just gonna say, I just hope Conspiracy Brother isn't on heroin, because he be acting like really far out there, bro. And no one has really addressed if he has any drug issues. But I want to be the first to say, hey, look, if he does, I recommend he seek some type of help, because it's getting ridiculous.
He came in here with no plan at all.
Man, that nigga ain't got no drug issue. He crazy in the motherfucker. That's what the fuck's wrong with him. Shit.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna talk about my brother like that. He my brother.
You right. You see this, Jake? He'll ride out with the crazy.
Exactly. What the fuck, Daniel?
What is that?
What kind of bullshit is that, Daniel?
He disrespectful to both of them.
I like Conspiracy Brother. I like him. You just need to guide him into the right places like that. He has
you can't control Dr. Mash. That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
That's not it at all.
He's uncontrollable when it comes to him.
Exactly.
No, yeah, has a good heart. Dr. Mash is here to sell, and I'm not about that.
Hey, Jake, that sounds real personal, my brother. It sounds real personal. You know what I mean?
It does, man.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the comments for a little bit and see what's up. Jake, you got something popping off?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Aria Moody, always rocking with us. She says, I promise you, as a teacher, you're still as a parent not doing any more than your fair share as a parent. There's so much work that goes into educating a child. Parental support is key. Though students are more successful when they're when are both doing our job, when we are both doing our job. Sorry.
That's true.
Also,
that's true.
What else? Aria Moody also said that. Also, she commented on me saying, "See, mask off, Jake is that student. It's that student. Yeah. I would have to pull him aside to work out a plan for him." Shit.
Yeah, man. That I hated that kid in class. I hated it like that, man.
That was me too.
Well, I hate you too. Fuck you. I hate you too, Daniel. I hate you too. Somebody hated it. You was an asshole, but you hated the other kid. Man, whatever, man.
Malachi, we got something else in the chat, my brother.
Yeah, we got in our YouTube, we still got more. We got Von Wink, you know, he rocking with us hard. He said, thank goodness he didn't bring up a third eye. Talking about Conspiracy Brother.
See, he's a
Von Wink said, I'm introverted and I don't think online learning would have worked for me.
Oh yeah, nah, man.
Yeah, but the internet works for you when you talk to shit.
Right.
Oh, he would have been talking shit inside the virtual classroom. What the hell is this teacher's problem?
Right. And then we got a lot of people rocking with Monica in the as far as the chat go for the battle. I seen a lot of Monica shout outs between Facebook and YouTube. So they're rocking with Monica hard. That's what's up.
That's what's up. I got a DJ Touch in our chat, man. She was saying, why is the dude naked? He on his D'Angelo. She also said Monica. She said Brandy was acting weird and dressed like a scarecrow. You know what I mean? Which she was. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? Right. She said, and Brandy kept taking shots at Monica too. She said also, I don't know what's up with Conspiracy Brother today. He seems to be itchy.
Hey, Von Wink said the same thing. He said, is Conspiracy Brother getting even more twitchy?
DJ Tuck ended it by saying, "Great show, loved it. Episode 20, congratulations, fellas."
Somebody gotta help that man.
Right.
Thank you, DJ Touch, for rocking out with us. Thank you, Aria. Thank you, Vaughn. Jake, you got some comments?
Also, Von Wink, I see all that bullshit you talking about my capitalizations on my thing, my mask off Jake. You commenting on that bullshit, you nitpicky ass motherfucker. Whatever.
I mean, two for Von Week is still wrong.
Fuck Von Wink, man. We do what we want to do.
Exactly.
You made the list.
Von Wink, man. Von Wink.
You know what I'm saying? And I think he makes a point to make my fucking list every week. You know what I'm saying? Keep showing up. Keep showing up. Keep showing up.
Shout out to Von Wink, man. Shout out to everybody rocking with us too. We got a
Von Wink, you on my fucking list too. You on my list too.
Team Von Wink. Team Von Wink.
Fuck out of here. We ain't Team Von Wink. No way, baby. Right now, we gonna turn.
What they talking about?
We're going to turn it over to my man, Dan, with the plan so we can wrap this thing up, man. Be up out of here.
Yeah.
What's up, Dan?
Yeah, let's wrap this up with one quick clip here. Just based on this, you know what's about to go down.
Damn.
He going super hard.
Damn,
that's what you call a 4-piece.
Man, that's what's up.
I saw that clip, bro. He got one where the ball fell on the ground and then he tackled him. I was like,
Yeah.
bro.
Didn't he drop kick him too? I thought he
drop kick him.
But he was doing a bunch of like walking up on you like you in the street or you in jail. Was getting at him. Shout out to that made that with Trump face on there. I wish somebody would smack the shit out of him. But you know, this is the world we live in. They can't smack something they with. You know what I mean? They with the bullshit. Hopefully, you know what I mean, something happens. Everybody talking about voting. I don't know what the fuck voting gonna do for neither one because they both rocking with us. You know what I mean? So
let's not start this.
Yeah, well, you know how I get. I'm fuck that shit. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say, man, we are here, 2020 show, episode 20. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a dope show, episode 20, mask off. You know, I want to take it around. Dan, I'm gonna start with you. How you feeling, baby? How you feel about episode 20?
Yeah, guys, this has been great. Let's keep this up, man. 5 months. I can't believe it's been 5 months of this. But that's been in the year, and this has been great to host the show with y'all, man.
Malachi, how you feeling?
Yes, I feel incredible. I'm very blessed, very grateful that this came about. I appreciate all three of y'all for being on this journey with me. This has grown me as a person, you know, as a man, as an artist, you know, as a creative.
Yeah.
This has done a lot for me.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate it. It's continuing to do a lot. I see the growth in all of us as creatives and as men, you know, and we're continuing to grow, continue to hold each other accountable. That's what I love is the accountability. You know, we even on our pre-shows, our Wednesday meetings, you know, it's the accountability that we hold to one another. You know, it's the no holds bar honesty that's needed for growth. You know what I'm saying? You need those people around you that's gonna call you out when you want something that ain't gonna pop. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. And I really love everybody that rocks with us hard. You know.
Oh yeah.
Everybody that taps in. Period. Like huge salute to y'all. Like without y'all, you know.
I mean, I'm not fucking rocking with you, Von Wink, but even you. Thank you for rocking with us, brother.
Everybody
still fuck you though, but thank you for rocking with us.
Yeah, and we only going up from here. We only getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So everybody's been rocking with us since episode 1. They'll be able to say, I was with them since the beginning because we going places, y'all. You know, we had like Yada was that first sign that's like, You know, not I wouldn't even want to say the first time, but it's just we continue to just grow our platform, and I love it.
No, also I want to give a big shout out to Tam. Tam was our first interview
She's
that
our
we
first
had.
guest.
So we cannot forget her. Shout out to Tam for being there. She gave an excellent, she was excellent on the show. Just want to give a major shout out to her. And she also watches the show.
She tapped in, yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. Jake, go ahead. Your thoughts, my brother.
Yeah, 20 deep in this bitch. Yeah, like I said it at the beginning. Love, appreciate y'all, everybody on the show, and everybody who taps in and tunes in every week. And like Malachi said, we're only going up from here. Just keep rocking with us. Thank you.
And it's me, Big Tone. I just want to say, like everybody said, man, we love you. Thank you for rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? 20. We did this and we're doing it. So continue to stay on this journey with us as we rock out with all y'all. You know what I'm saying? We look forward to y'all company every week while y'all tap into our lives and the shit that we be talking about. I salute you, my brothers. Love y'all dearly. On that note, we are officially signing off this 20th episode. 2020, we out this bitch.
Mask off 2020. We got the clear vision.